Now we have another question here. Pay attention, please. We have another question here. Okay? The question says, using the rule of the compass only, construct I triangle XYZ such that side XY is 10 cm, angle XYZ is 30 degrees, angle YXZ is 45 degrees. Okay? So they have given me the instruction that I will use to construct what triangle XY what Z. Okay? Alright. Let's move. So I will draw my words, my line of unknown measurement. Okay, I've drawn a line of what unknown measurement. Then I use my compass. Now look at my compass. Use it and measure what? And measure 10 cm. Okay. Use it and measure what? 10 cm. So I've measured my own what? 10 cm. Okay? So what do? I'll place it here and make an arc. 1. Are you following? Then place it here and do what? Make an arc. Okay? And this gives me what? 10 cm. Which is what? X and what? And what? Y. You measure what? 10 what? Cm. Okay? Now, what next? They say X, Y, Z is 30 degrees. So that means at Y, I should have 30 degrees. Are we following? At Y, I should have what? 30 degrees. And at X, I should have what? 45 degrees. So let's create 45 degrees. So I need to get 90 first, right? Okay. So I'll come to X. Pay attention, please. I'll come to what? X. And do what? Draw a semicircle. Okay? I'll draw a semicircle. Are you following? Okay, so don't change it. Place it here. Or you can bisect the semicircle direct and get your 90. Okay? So I get 60. Place it here. I get what? 120, right? So that's it. So I have to bisect this 60 now to get 90. Or you can bisect the word in semicircle. Placing your compass here, make an arc, place it here, make an arc and bisect. So whichever way. So we have two ways of what? Constructing what and what? 90 degrees. So I'll come here, I'll place it here, extend, okay? Just make an arc. Then I'll come here, do what? Make an arc. And I will draw my 90 degrees. Okay? I'll draw what my 90 degrees. So whichever way you want, you can get 90 degrees. Alright, so I've gotten 90 degrees. What else? Is to get 45 degrees, right? So let's get 45 degrees. So here is my 90 degrees. Here is what? My 90 what degrees. So I have to bisect this 90 degrees to get 45. So I'm going to use the already existing arc, which is this one. So place my compass here, make an arc. Place my compass here, make an arc, and bisect what? 90 degrees. So I'll place it here. Do what? I make an arc. Then place it here. Do what? Make an arc. Okay? Now, I have to draw. Okay, so this is my 90, this is my 45 degrees. Alright, so I've done this. Are you following? Yeah. I've I've done this. Well, I've done this. Nice one. So here is my what? My first line for degree. Okay? So my 45 degree. Okay? My first line for degree. Now let's go here and get what? 30 degrees, right? And before I get 30 degrees, I need to get 60. Then by set 60, I get what? 30. Right? So first of all, do what? To make an arc. Okay? Make an arc. You see that? So make what? An arc. Don't change radius. Don't change it. Okay? Place it here. Place it here. And do what? And make an arc. So this gives me what? 60. So from there to here is what is 60. Right? So I have to bisect what is 60 to get what? 30. So I will expand this. So I'll place it here. Let's expand. So I'll write flashing. Okay. So here I make an arc. Okay. Then place it here. And do what? Make an arc. I think I have clashing here, so this is going to clash. So I'll try as much as I'm going to avoid it. Okay? I'll try to what? Avoid it. Okay, so I make an arc. Okay? I've done this. So what do? I join. Okay. Alright, I've done this. Nice move.
Very good.
Okay.
Very
So here becomes my what? My 30 degrees, right? So this is my 30 degrees because I bisected was 60. So from here to here is what? Is 60 degrees, right? And now by 60, I have what? 30. So this is has formed what? A triangle. So what alphabet is missing here? Z, right? So here become my what? My Z. Okay? Now, what next? They say, question 2 says, locus 1 of a point, if we distance from X and what? From X and what? Y. What does it mean?
Perpendicular bisector.
Perpendicular what? Bisector of what?
X
From
and
X
Y.
and what? Y. Are we there? So now let's go and what? And bisect what? X and what? Y. Sorry, Y and what? Z. Okay? Alright, so let's move. Alright, okay. So let's go and bisect what? Y and what? Z. Are we following? Y and what? Z. So I'm bisecting what? Y, Z. Y, Z. So now let's bisect. I place my compass here. Get the center first. Okay? Now look at the center. Okay? Look at the center. Are you there? Now what do? You extend. Move few distance away from the center. And close to what? To the next point. Okay? Now make an arc here. 1. Do what? Make an arc here. 2. Okay? Then come here. Make an arc here. 1. Make an arc here. 2. Okay? So I go again. Let me join this one. Alright, so now let's join. Okay. Alright, so I've gotten this and I'll call it my what? I'll call it L1. L1. So L1, 1. So done. Next one says locus 2 of point. Locus 2 of points parallel. Okay? Parallel to what? Parallel to what? XY. Okay? That means, pay attention. Here is my XY. I'm my XY. Okay? Through what? Z. Meaning that I have to draw a line that is going to be what? Parallel to what? X what? Y. Are you following?
Yes.
So I'm going to do what? Draw a line parallel to what? X what? Y. Okay? Now, let's move. Watch this. Pay attention, please. Now, the line I'm going to draw, pay attention. The line I'm going to draw is meant to be parallel to what? X and Y. So that line will do what? Will run and pass through Z, right?
Yes.
So meaning that I've gotten 2 points that will help me to do what? Run the parallel lines, okay? I have, 3 points. 1, 2, and what? 3. So it's assumed that I want to close a parallelogram, okay? Like I have 1, 2, 3. That means another one is missing here to make it what? A parallelogram. So that means if I close it, I will get a line that will pass through what? Z. Are we there? Yeah. So what do? I will place it what? I'll place my Z here. Watch. So my compass here. Now, take it to what? Take it to what? X, right? Now, which part is free now? Which point is free?
Y.
Y is free, right? Then remove it. Go to Y. And do what? Place it here. And do what? And make an arc. You see it? Okay. Then bring it out. Then place it here again. At X and Y. Extend to where? Y. Do you see that? Which point is free now?
Yes.
Z is free, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll place that where? As Z. And do what? And make an arc. You see that? Okay. So now, what do? I have to close. Okay? I'm going to draw a line of pass through where? Pass through where? Through Z. Okay? Do you see that? Okay, so now you see that I've drawn a straight line. Okay? Now we're able to pass through was Z. You see it? Okay? So I've done that. The next thing is what they say, let's go there. And it's going to be my locus what? Locus what? Locus 2. Okay? And locus 2. Now they say locate point M. Point M. The point of intersection of L1 and L2. So let me look for L1 and L2. Now, where is L1? Look at it, right?
Yes.
Where is L2? Look at it here, right?
Yes.
So here should be called what? M. Take locate point M. The point of intersection of L1 and what? L2. That means where L1 and L2 join what? Together. And look at where they join together, and I call it now what? By M. Are we there? Now they say measure. Measure angle Z MOY. Let's go. Z MOY. You see it? So that means I'm meant to measure this angle. So Z MOY. So I will trace. Okay. I will complete this. So I will know the angle I'm measuring. Okay, and you see that. So the angle I'm measuring is what? Z, M, what? Y. So I have to do what? To measure this what? Angle. Okay? Now let's measure and we get what? The value. Now watch the measurement. Watch it. Okay? I believe your protractor. Now go to your protractor. You see something like this. True or false? Okay? Now, some people, their own will be like this. Right? Now, look at my target now. I want here. Then if you're using the one supplied by what? Wire. It's perforated. Now, I want that hole to be what? I'm going to make use of that hole. Okay? Now, let's pay attention, please. I want to measure. Now look at the angle I'm measuring. Watch. If I place this way. Watch. This, and this. Look at it here. This in my what? Protractor. Here and what? Here. You see it? Okay. If I place it here now, you notice something. That I cannot measure this angle because I want to place my protractor in a way that from here to here will be inside the what? Protractor. Now you see that they are outside the protractor. You see it? Yes. If I go this way, outside the protractor, watch it. If I go this way, outside what? Protractor. You see it? Then, if I place it this way, it's inside the protractor. You see it now? So make sure that this point M, is inside this hole. Inside that hole. Place it there. Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay, now, watch. Now, you see that? From that hole now. Hello? From that hole now, align it to the what? To that what? The first reading. It's reading 0.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that means I'm going to run from 0 and stop where? Look at it. Look at the second line coming out from here, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to check the reading. Okay? From 0, run it and stop at this point. And tell me what is giving me here.
120.
You see it now? Yeah, so from 0 here. From 0, I run it. Count and stop where? Now look at the line forming the what? The angle. This one. You see it? Okay? So tell me what place is giving me now. 120, right?
Yes.
Nice one. So, and I'm having a Z, M, Y. Okay? Don't mind my own though. If I measure my own, mine is giving me 130.
Yes.
Mine, give me 130. Okay? But yours is what? 120. So mine is giving me what? 130. So this is a locally made protractor. Okay? So, but the correct measurement should be what? 120. 120 degrees. Okay? Alright. It's not really a mod. Please write what your angle is giving you. Because I will measure it. I'll measure it. If you're writing 120 and I measure with my protractor, it's not giving me 120, I'm giving you 0. Are you following? So I'm having what? 120. Okay? Any question?
No.
Alright. I've ended up drawing a parallel line. So the what? So the given line was x what? Y. Now you see, they say locus of a point parallel to what? SY. So that means I'm meant to draw a line that is parallel to what? SY. And I remember giving you 2 ways in which you can draw what? A line parallel to what? To the given line. So now the first one is what? By closing of what? Of this line, right?
Yes.
Are we there? Yes. Okay. That means the first one says if I place my compass here, place it here. Are we there? Here is open. Okay? I'll place it here and do what? And make an arc. That means getting a point outside the given line. Okay? So, and I'll measure here. Okay? Place it here. I'll do what? And make an arc. Okay? That was the second way of drawing what a parallel line. Now, look at the first one I taught you. Now, that first one says, draw a semicircle whose radius is equal to the distance between the two parallel lines. Are we there? Draw a radius. Are we following?
Yes.
Draw what? Draw a radius. Are we following? So, draw what? Draw your semicircle. Not a radius. Draw your what? Your semicircle whose radius is equal to the distance between the two lines. Okay? So meaning that I should expand this compass to have equal distance with the distance between what? The two lines. Okay? Now let's assume I have not drawn this line, this L2. Are you following now?
Yes.
Let's assume I have not drawn this line. Now what do I do? Now I'll take the height. Okay? From that Z. They say the line should pass through what? Z, right? So from that Z, okay, and it will touch what? This line. Do you see it now?
Yes.
It will touch what? This line. So make sure it touches what? This line. Okay? I check it again. I place here. Make sure what? It touches what? That point. Okay? Now do you see it now? I will now draw what? A semicircle. Okay? Now watch it. I'll draw a semicircle. Make sure you pass through that point. Okay? Remember, go this way. 1. You see it?
Yes.
1. Then remove it. Come again. There's no specific place we place it. Are we there? Just draw a semicircle that will have an intersection. Okay? Another one. Okay, so we draw what? 2 semicircle. Here you now draw a line that will touch their point of what? Their point that will touch their sharpest core. Are we there? And that line will pass through what? Notice that when you draw a line to pass through Z. Who tried that?
Yeah,
You see the same thing. Now you see I chose to use what? The second method, which involves closing of what? A shape. Okay? Now the first one is what? Join of what? A semicircle. So if I see you join a semicircle, I'll score you. You are in order. Okay? But if I see you closing using that method, whereby you have to locate a point outside the given line, I'll do what? I'll still score you. Are you following? Okay. Any question? No question. Alright.
Thank you for watching.